Tonight, the land of Lincoln's headed towards a statewide shutdown as Illinois does. Several representatives have been absent from session. We look at who.
I have made a decision to resign my position as superintendent.
Peoria Public School Superintendent saying goodbye after more than 5 years on the job.
Today's announcement came as a surprise to a lot of people. WMBD's Hannah Hilliard was at today's press conference. She joins us now live in tonight's top story. Hannah.
Well, Paul and Maria, many people I talked to today were shocked at how quickly this happened. It started yesterday with a rumor before the school board agenda came out saying it would discuss terminating Lathan's contract. Then that prompted Lathan's resignation announcement today.
To the community and citizens and parents and students of District 150, especially the District 150 employees, thank you so much. It has indeed been an honor to serve.
After taking the position in May 2010, Granita Lathan is stepping down. She would not take any questions at Tuesday's press conference, but School Board Vice President Linda Butler did.
Pretty surprised, caught off guard.
Yes, I was.
She says 2 board members may be to blame for Lathan's decision.
In regards to the event that led to this separation agreement, I want the community to know it was the action of 2 board members, Martha Ross and Lynn Kostick, who used a board governance procedure for what I believe was their personal interests.
She says Ross and Kostick are responsible for putting Lathan's contract on the agenda for Wednesday's board meeting, a meeting at which 2 new board members are getting sworn in, both endorsed by Change 150, the group looking for new leadership.
I think we are as surprised as anyone, but I think this is it really represents a great opportunity for the district to take the next step forward.
A step forward without Lathan, who says she enjoyed leading District 150.
To the Board of Education, thank you for the opportunity to have led Peoria Public Schools. I wish you the best. To our citizens again, thank you. It has been indeed an honor to be a citizen and to live here in Peoria. Best wishes to you all.
So tomorrow the board is meeting to swear those 2 new members in and also discussing hiring an interim during their executive session. And then Thursday, they will approve Lathan's separation agreement. And as for Lathan, no word on what is next for her. Maria?
All right, Hannah, thanks for that report. Well, President Obama proposing new rules which would dramatically expand the number of people eligible for overtime pay. Under new Labor Department regulations, any salaried worker who earns up to $50,400 per year will earn time and a half.
Give a raise to 5 million people, potentially, in this country who really deserve it.
The current overtime rules stipulate any full-time employee earning more than $23,000 can be called a manager and is exempt from overtime pay. The president's proposal is receiving criticism from Republicans and pro-business groups. Some say the new rules could end up hurting the very people they are meant to help.
Get overtime, but you may lose access to salary and benefits along the way.
Republicans say they will try to fight the new regulations. The new rules are scheduled to take effect next year.
Paychecks are among many concerns with this looming government shutdown, and Governor Rauner has said state employees would be paid, but Attorney General Lisa Madigan does not agree. Lawmakers tell us there seems to be no agreement in sight. They didn't meet yesterday and have yet to talk solutions today, while many who depend on the state are bracing for what's to come. Local child care providers and health care aides we spoke to are preparing for the worst.
I've worked 2 jobs, and I've also had to take a day off between the 2 jobs to just go to the pantry as it is. So I can't imagine the impact if my hours are cut.
Well, new tonight at 10, Peorians gathering together to pray for help with an Illinois government shutdown looming. The prayer vigil was held outside the unemployment office on Elm Street. Social security agencies and other nonprofits would be affected the most by the shutdown. Many people at the vigil spoke about how they rely on government support through these groups, support that may not be there tomorrow.
None of us know for sure what exactly will happen. We just, pray for the best. We're praying for the best. We're asking God to give us a miracle because that's what we all need. Lives are in jeopardy. We need a miracle.
The Senate wants to increase taxes to make up the money, but Governor Rauner is strongly against the tax hike. Well, across central Illinois, more workers rally in the state capitol with the looming budget deadline. This one was held outside of the governor's mansion. Demonstrators protested against the budget inaction as well as the possible shutdown coming up.
Tonight, East Peoria honoring a police officer who revived two people who had heart attacks. Officer David Horn happened to be near both of them when they went into cardiac arrest. Both times, he successfully performed CPR until paramedics arrived. This is the second time Horn has been honored by the city. Last year, he revived a man who had a heart attack behind the wheel of his car.
When you are doing this job and then in a matter of hours, I'm talking 24, 48 hours later, the person who you thought wasn't going to make it is standing here just as you and I are talking to you, and it's pretty amazing.
Horn is entering his 13th year as a police officer and 10th in East Peoria. The Red Cross responds following flooding in Pekin, where a shelter has been set up, and how you can get help if you need it.
Well, it was a beautiful day after a lot of rainfall through the entire month of June. We've picked up over 11.5 inches of rain. Will the start of July be any drier? All of your full forecast and more coming up.
You're watching WMBD News at 10 in high definition with Paul Cicchini, Maria Chandler, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local Weather Authority forecast, and Kurt Fegler with sports. This is WMBD News at 10. Central Illinois proud.
And with coverage in the middle of anywhere, plus our best plan pricing, we're a better value than Verizon and AT&T.
Javier! Who's this other wireless company?
Maria, this is US Cellular. We'll be happier here.
But our contract, Javier!
They will pay it off up to $350 per line.
$350. Yep, $350.
Switch and we'll pay off your old contract. And for a limited time, activate a new smartphone to get a $150 US Cellular promotional card instantly.
I had lung cancer. I wasn't aware that depression could go with recovering from cancer. I am just so thankful that I found something to help me through. Perhaps the STAR program is the answer. That's where you go next.
When we created the Silverado Rally Edition, we figured, why stop there? These 4 new Silverado Special Editions are just the beginning. From this year's fastest growing full-size truck brand, Chevy Silverado. Or choose this Silverado All-Star with a total value of $8,000 when you finance through select lenders. And find your bonus tag and get an additional $1,000 to $2,000 cash allowance on select vehicles in stock.
See Uptree Chevrolet in Washington for this great deal.
Don't drive yourself mad. Get teed off at this year's MTC Macomb Open July 11th and 12th. 2 days, 36 holes, $3,000 cash package. Swing over to MacombOpen.com for details. Brought to you by the Macomb Area Convention and Visitors Bureau and the state of Illinois.
When you enter, you're Irish at Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, and 100,000 welcomes are extended to all. Kelleher's is the perfect gathering place. The casual pub atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Kelleher's serves up plenty of good food and drink with a variety of traditional Irish fare, lots of American favorites, and a large selection of microbrews, import drafts, and close to 100 different bottled beers. Next time you're out, stop in. Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, downtown at State and Water on Peoria's riverfront.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Clarker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Now, your local weather authority, WMBD's Chief Meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Welcome back. It's been a beautiful day, but last night we had a nice little thunderstorm come on through central Illinois, mainly hitting the Peoria area, but was it enough to make this the wettest June on record? Unfortunately, no. We came in a bit shy, just 9/100ths of an inch below the record June of 1974, where we saw 11.69 inches of rain, but we've really surpassed last year's June, which was pretty wet. Now the third wettest June on record. Last year was 9.67 inches. We have numerous flood warnings ongoing across central Illinois. While our floodwaters here in Peoria are finally beginning to level off around 27 feet, and they will recede as we go through the rest of this week and into the weekend, we're still seeing record flooding from Havana down towards Beardstown. That's going to continue over the next week, and then hopefully by next week, barring any significant rainfall, we can see their river levels recede as well. Now, temperatures currently in the upper 60s up north, low to mid 70s further south here in Peoria, sitting at 73 degrees. A few high clouds pushing in from the west, but we're keeping eyes on our system that is now beginning to bring some rain showers to Omaha and northern portions of Missouri. As the system begins to push a little further eastward tonight, we'll begin to see the clouds push in from the west, and then some showers and thunderstorms developing mainly along this frontal boundary for tomorrow. And you'll notice that frontal boundary is well to our south. So yes, the heaviest rain is going to avoid central Illinois, but we are going to see a few showers and thunderstorms working their way, at least along the I-74 corridor by mid-afternoon tomorrow. So here's what we're looking at tonight. Skies just becoming mostly cloudy. And not expecting many showers, but if we're going to see showers, could see them from Galesburg down towards Macomb by early tomorrow morning, just in time for you folks to wake up. And as we go through the day tomorrow, we'll see some showers and thunderstorms popping up right along I-74. That'll continue through early afternoon, and then by your drive home, the showers and storms will begin to dissipate some, but skies will remain mostly cloudy. And with the cloud cover and hit and miss rain showers, temperatures are going to be a bit cooler, so dropping off only into the mid to upper 70s. So from lower 80s today to 78 degrees for tomorrow. Then as we show you that extended forecast going into Thursday, high pressure comes in. That is going to bring in partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies and some dry weather. So here's your 8-day outlook. Scattered thunderstorms possible on Wednesday. Thursday looks dry, partly cloudy. Temperatures remaining in the 70s. For Friday, another chance of storms. But Saturday, the 4th of July, everything looks to be pushing well to our south, which means we are going to be dry. And then that frontal boundary comes north a bit Sunday and Monday, bringing more storms to the area. And then we'll head into the middle part of next week. Nice.
I think it's safe to say we deserve a dry 4th of July.
Yeah,
I think we do too.
We've earned it after a wet June.
I definitely think so. So hopefully that stays the case for sure. All right, thanks so much, Chris. Well, severe weather has the American Red Cross set up in Pekin. The disaster relief program is on standby after flooding forced people to evacuate their homes. The shelter is at First Baptist Church in Pekin, but so far no one's taken advantage of the shelter. The Red Cross says they can be ready within an hour.
We're going to have it on standby so that anybody in Pekin needs anything, they can get a hold of the Red Cross by calling us here.
Now, when you call the local Red Cross, all you have to do is follow the emergency prompts and the organization will send help. Coming up, how the city of Bloomington is using grant money from a medical marijuana company to help at-risk kids earn some green.
UFS, famous for deals on Adams Street, downtown Peoria, 10 minutes from anywhere.
Great news! The best internet offer of the year is back. Get Xfinity Internet for just $14.99 a month for 12 months. But don't wait. This offer is only back for a short time. Xfinity delivers the fastest, most reliable in-home Wi-Fi. Call 1-800-XFINITY to get started for as low as $14.99 a month for 12 months. Or ask how to get even more speed with Blast. Now with 50% more speed. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
She remembered it was a wildflower.
It was held in the hand of a teacher that inspired her to paint.
And she would paint with nature as a favorite theme. They were powerful images.
Landscapes and natural forms, bold and beautiful, painted on a scale with colors as unique as the desert Southwest she loved. Inspired by a teacher.
Georgia O'Keeffe pursued her dream to become an artist and became something more, an American original.
Dillman Brothers salutes those who teach and the students who reach for excellence.
Goods Furniture offers a wide selection of beautiful furniture, gifts, and so much more. I invite you to make the short drive to Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Brought to you by Dan and Sean Cusack. Visit CusackLawIllinois.com.
Trust Dan and Sean Cusack to fight your personal injury or workers' compensation claim. You deserve a dedicated team centered on your legal goals. Call today, 637-5282.
We're here on the streets of Nashville, introducing people to Culver's fresh frozen custard.
How are you guys liking the frozen custard? So good. So it's got rich, fresh dairy, and that's what gives it that really creamy texture.
One word to describe it.
Craveable.
Very smooth.
Perfect.
Better than ice cream.
Creamy and cool. That's nice.
Be a custard hero. Introduce somebody to Culver's fresh frozen custard.
It almost tastes like it's homemade.
I think somebody loves it. It's good.
Welcome to Delicious.
This portion of WMVD News is brought to you by Goldfine and Bowles.
Recent changes in the Illinois Workers' Compensation Act continue to greatly affect an injured worker's rights. Now, more than ever, you need an experienced law firm to help you protect those rights and maximize your recovery.
We're available for a consultation at your convenience at any of our 3 Central Illinois locations, or we can come to you. If you've been hurt at work, let us put our experience to work for you.
Goldfine and Bowles. It's our experience that helps you win.
You're watching WMVD News at 10.
Well, a county clerk in Texas who said she wouldn't issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples clarified her position this evening. After turning away at least one couple, the clerk now says her office will give out licenses, but she won't. Don Champion reports from Granbury, Texas.
Lisa Rosenberg and Era Jones went to the county clerk's office in Hood County, Texas to fill out paperwork, now that an historic Supreme Court ruling has legalized same-sex marriages in all 50 states.
We're wanting to file for a marriage license.
But their request was denied.
It hurt because we're no different than anybody else. We're equal.
They were turned away because clerk Katie Lang previously said she would not issue the licenses.
It is her religious beliefs, but we don't even have forms.
Tuesday evening, Lang clarified her comments online, saying that once forms have been printed, her office staff will issue the licenses, but she won't do it personally. On Sunday, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said clerks have religious freedom and may not have to issue marriage licenses because of their religious objections. Experts say contesting the law on religious grounds like they're doing here in Hood County could eventually return the issue to the Supreme Court. Rosenberg and Jones say getting their license in their county is important to them.
I want to be known, in Hood County, Granbury, that I got my marriage license here and my ceremony was performed here.
The couple has a wedding planned for August. Don Champion, CBS News, Granbury, Texas.
Well, General Paxton warned that employees who refuse to issue marriage licenses will likely face fines and litigation, but said numerous lawyers are ready to defend their religious beliefs.
A breath of fresh air for college students across Illinois comes after lawmakers passed the Smoke-Free College Campus Act last year. It takes effect tomorrow. Universities and college campuses will not allow any tobacco use, including e-cigarettes, chewing tobacco, and traditional cigarettes. 20 colleges already implemented the ban. Illinois State University began limiting where students could smoke on school grounds back in 2014.
The new law also requires that the college or university post signs and have a map on their website that shows exactly what areas are campus property and therefore smoke-free.
This requires each college or university to set up a task force to determine how to enforce the new law.
The city of Bloomington is taking its grant money from a medical marijuana company to help at-risk kids in the community. Today, Mayor Terry Renner announced that $20,000 will be going to Youth Build for its summer job program. This year, 13 teens will take part in the program. Renner says the experience will be a proactive measure that teaches kids the value of going to work and the benefits of actually getting a paycheck.
Story now from our Twin Cities newsroom. A group of young adults pedaling their way across the country, stopping in Bloomington for a day of service. The team is part of Bike and Build. They started in Providence, Rhode Island in early June. They'll finish their trip in Seattle. After a few days of riding, they're stopping in different cities to help with summer housing projects. All of the members are first-time riders, but they're excited to be making a difference in central Illinois.
Meeting the families is always great, and I also really enjoy learning how to do things because every time we build, it's a little different with a lot of hammering and nailing, but also I've gotten to use a lot of the power tools and stuff like that.
They'll ride more than 3,000 miles in 2.5 months and help build 16 homes. The group's next stop, July 6th in Ames, Iowa.
Pekin's D.A. Points will be reunited with a famous comedian at next week's PGA Tour stop in Illinois. Kurt has the story next in sports.
So we've got a 4-year no-interest event going on right now for the 4th of July. And what that means, for example, is you can come in and spend $2,400 and you're only going to pay $50 a month. $4,800, for example, is only $100 a month. It applies to tons of product throughout the store. All GE Profile appliances, all of our furniture, all Tempur-Pedic mattresses, LG TVs, and any audio products. Now's a great time to get all that stuff for your house that you've been needing. It gives you a lot of options you didn't have before.
Washington is broken. To fix it, we need to stop the spending, cut the waste, and end the corruption. I'm Darren LaHood, and that's why I'm running for Congress. In Springfield, I fought against the spending, tax hikes, and waste, and I pushed for term limits and reforms to clean up government. In Washington, I'll do the same, and I'll lead with conservative ideas that'll put Illinois first. I'm Darren LaHood. I approve this message, and I'm asking for your vote.
Get up and go!
To your Central Illinois Honda dealer, because there's no better time to save on the Honda Accord. Packed with features like forward collision warning, lane departure warning, and multi-angle rear view camera. The competition doesn't even come close. No wonder Accord is the KBB 2015 Best Buy of the Year. The 2015 Accord for only $199 a month is for a limited time only. So, get up and go to your Central Illinois Honda dealer. Visit centralilhondadealers.com.
And with coverage in the middle of anywhere, plus our best plan pricing, we're a better value than Verizon and AT&T.
Javier! Who's this other wireless company?
Maria, this is US Cellular. We'll be happier here.
But our contract, Javier!
They will pay it off up to $350 per line.
$350.
Yep, $350.
Switch and we'll pay off your old contract. And for a limited time, activate a new smartphone to get a $150 US Cellular promotional card instantly.
Conservatives are rallying behind Darren LaHood because he'll be a dependable conservative fighter for Illinois. Darren LaHood wants to create Illinois jobs by boosting private sector growth. A champion for bold conservative principles, Darren LaHood will work to cut government spending, promote Illinois' agricultural industry, improve our crumbling bridges and roads, and fight to keep jobs local. Stand with conservative Darren LaHood. Vote July 7th. The U.S. Chamber is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Now, your local sports with WMBD's Kurt Fegler.
So much for German engineering. Team USA engineering its best effort at the Women's World Cup, taking on the Germans with a trip to the finals on the line. The winner tonight gets either the defending champion Japan or England in Sunday's title match, scoreless until the 66th minute. Alex Morgan pulled down in the box, and that means the U.S. is awarded a spot kick and a golden scoring opportunity. Carly Lloyd will cash in. Goalkeeper goes left. She's going right. First goal of the match, 1-0 Americans, and about 20 minutes later, a beautiful U.S. goal. Lloyd setting up Kelly O'Hara. Terrific pass. That ices the win. Team USA is on to Sunday's championship after a 2-0 victory. On to baseball. The Cardinals get an up-close and personal look at White Sox power pitcher Chris Sale, who could be on the Sale rack as the Sox approach the trade deadline in July. That's because he is the player with the most value on that slumping White Sox roster right now, and he has yet another double-digit strikeout game. He blows the fastball by Yadier Molina. How about 12 Ks for Sale tonight? He really only makes one mistake. It's this one to Randall Grichuk, who belts a long homer off him. This game's in the 10th and tied 1-1. Cubs in a pitcher's duel in New York, scoreless until the former Peoria Chief Matt Caesar at bat in the 6th. He's going to double off Jonathan Neese, whom the Cubs are reportedly interested in acquiring. Chris Bryant scores, and it's the only run of the game. Kyle Hendricks and 3 relievers combined to blank the Mets. Jason Mott gets the final out here for the save, and the Cubs beat the Mets 1-0. Corn Belchers hosting River City in a doubleheader tonight at the Corn Crib. This is going to be a fly ball to center off the bat of Richard Lucas, and the center fielder tracks it down. There's going to be a play at home. Look at the slide by Pat McKenna around the tag. Well done. 2-1 Belchers. And it's tied at 2 in the 5th when Cameron Monger puts a charge into this one. That's a grand slam for Monger and a twin bill sweep for the Belchers, 6-3 and 6-5. NBA free agency begins in less than an hour. That's when Jimmy Butler of the Bulls becomes a free agent. He's now weighing a 5-year, $90 million contract offer he has from the Bulls. For the first time in 7 years, Sean Livingston isn't approaching the July 1st free agency period with some apprehension. You see, he's got a contract for next year, and it's with the NBA champs, so he's not worried about anything else this summer.
Absolutely. Had it in the seat next to me, put the seatbelt on, put my hat on the trophy. It was like...
What a start for the Cavaliers. Barbosa drive.
It's just been a great ride, man. We're young. I think we got a chance where we can get back there next year. So, we're going to enjoy this one first, and then, come October, November, we'll start worrying about next year.
Livingston will be entering the second year of his 3-year contract this fall. Peorian Kendrick Foster is already looking ahead to the fall at the University of Illinois. The Richwoods grad and Illini running back helping out at the Colton Underwood football camp over the weekend, and he says he's expecting a bigger role with his team this season.
I'm hoping for a breakout season. I've been working really hard. Coach Cupid, he's a great coach. Coach Beck, they're all great coaches. We're just looking to have a big season this year. We went to a bowl game. We're looking for a Big Ten title now.
Foster says he's getting some good advice from ex-Illini star Corey Legit of the San Diego Chargers, who was also at the camp in Washington. Briefly, the Chiefs win at Clinton tonight 7-2, and congratulations to Peoria Manual grad Lawrence Alexander, who has signed a contract to play pro hoops in Germany. And finally, they are being reunited, and it feels so good. Pekin's DA Points paired with comedian Bill Murray at next week's John Deere Classic Pro-Am. They famously teamed up at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. That PGA tournament was won by Points 3 years ago in California. I'm sure that's going to be a little raucous in the Quad Cities when Mr. Bill Murray shows up.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment with him, for sure.
Always interesting to find out what he's going to wear, what he's going to do.
What he's going to do in the bunkers and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
And if you're not playing very well, I'm sure that you would easily forget about the bad game.
If you're with him, yes.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Thanks so much, Chris. Back right after this.
This portion of WMBD News is brought to you by
Where it's more than a car.
It's a Honda.
Real people steal people. When it comes to quality, reliability, and value, they just won't compromise. This season, dependable steel trimmers start at just $129.95. Hardworking steel blowers start at just $149.95. Find America's #1 selling brand at your local Steel dealer. Visit steeldealers.com.
Celebrate with savings during the Star-Spangled 4-Day Blowout at Furniture Row. For 4 days only, everything is on sale store-wide. And take advantage of 5 years no interest. The Star-Spangled 4-Day Blowout, now through Monday at Furniture Row.
Get it all with Mediacom's best bundles, packed with powerful internet featuring super fast download speeds up to 150 meg, digital TV with TiVo and thousands of free on-demand selections, and home phone with convenient caller ID on TV. They have more value built right in. Plus, bundles start at just $24.95 per service a month for 1 year. Call now and learn how you can get free TiVo and Wi-Fi. Call 800-SIMPLIFY today for more information.
Hey Central Illinois, Clay and Lindsay here. Join us Saturday night at Dozer Park.
Don't miss the July 4th Salute to the USA presented by Cyan and A5.
Plus the best seats in Central Illinois to watch red, white, and blue.
Come out and cheer on your Peoria Chiefs.
A great night for baseball.
Attractive, healthy teeth. That's what you can expect from Total Dental Care in Pekin. You already know us for our sedation dentistry, but did you know that we can restore confidence and health through implants and dentures? Call Total Dental Care to set up your appointment today.
Pride staff joins WMBD and WYZZ in saluting the class of 2015 and the teachers who inspired them. It's the spirit of excellence.
Throughout Central Illinois, there's someone lending a helping hand to families and businesses, someone providing the means to make hopes and dreams become reality. We're your hometown community banks, and we're a part of your hometown. Together, we're making our community stronger, one relationship at a time. Hometown Community Banks. Look for the clock tower, and you'll know. We have time for you. Remember, Desi.
Denver Mattress is celebrating 20 years of crafting state-of-the-art American-made mattresses. Exceptional quality at a great price. Score incredible deals all summer with special savings. Choose between 2 of our best-selling mattress sets, the Madison or Durango, America's largest factory direct retailer.
You're watching WMBD News at 10.
Tomorrow, the land of Lincoln will begin its new fiscal year without a budget in hand. After looking into the attendance records in both chambers, only 2/3 of lawmakers made it to all of the sessions. WMBD's Matt Porter has the story.
The #1 problem facing the state of Illinois is the budget deficit.
While Speaker Michael Madigan has been preaching the importance of reaching a budget deal before July 1st, there's been a number of empty seats through June. The House has met 5 times and Senate 4. Records show 1 out of 4 lawmakers have missed at least one session. Lawmakers with perfect attendance say they owe it to their voters.
And asked me to come down to Springfield and represent them. That obligation does not end on May 31st.
2 lawmakers missed more than 2 sessions. Representative Monique Davis missed all 5. Her office did not go into details about her absence. Senator Chris Nybo missed the first 3 sessions. His secretary said the senator had been busy catching up with work from his Chicago office. Some lawmakers cited travel plans, district events, and planned vacations as reasons for absences. Even those who doubt the fruitfulness of June sessions agree representatives should make their best effort to show up.
When you're in overtime, when people are dependent and concerned about what's going to happen in the next week, this ought to be the priority, and we ought to be here. And
now that Illinois doesn't have a budget, reaching compromise is more important.
But we'll put that temporary tax back on, along with the jobs reforms, and Illinois is going to be stronger than it's ever been before.
Madigan calls for a temporary budget to get the state through July.
This is a reasonable proposal. 1 month budget, 2 to 3% of the total appropriation, a little over $2 billion.
Now, Republicans say they won't back the Speaker's proposal, including the governor. And as for how many people showed up today, 11 members missed today's deadline session. Going to get interesting down in Springfield, for sure. All right, how about weather?
Well, we got to deal with some more rain going into July, but I don't think it's going to be the heavy stuff that we've been dealing with through all of June. So there's some good news there. And overall, the weather pattern is trending a little bit drier, so that's some good news as we get off through the first week of July. All right, tonight 63 degrees with increasing clouds, seasonal temperatures. Tomorrow, temperatures back into the 70s with a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, most of which will stay south of 74 in your extended outlook. We have a few dry days mixing in this week. Most importantly, Saturday. I know we all want a lot of sunshine. I think we'll see a few clouds, but staying dry for the 4th, which is always important. We'll bring in some showers and storms Sunday and Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, drying out again.
All right, happy to see the sunshine on there, especially if it's going to dry out for the 4th a little bit.
Yeah, just in time.
It'd be nice to see a pool day, though, like when it gets into the mid to upper 80s. It's always raining.
Yes.
We'll bring it. We'll fix that. We'll fix that.
All right, thanks. Thanks for joining us tonight. Don't forget, we're always available on air, online, and on the go.
And you can head over to our website, ciproud.com, and get the latest news on our app for your phone or tablet. Good night.